Hello everybody, this is Hammer Striker here. Today I've got an optic from Cyelee. It's the Cat SRS6 Pro, and this is for the RMSC 407K, 507K footprint. So it's meant to go on something smaller, like this Kahr X9 that I've got sitting here. And it's meant for concealed carry guns and things like that. So this one also has their STIG RS feature, which is intended to help people with astigmatism. It does come with this little cover, by the way. I'll set this aside. But that feature, a lot of people can't use red dots effectively because of astigmatism. Is one of the reasons you may have trouble with a red dot. And if you have that problem, it makes it very difficult to use one. These have some features that help mitigate that. Might work for you, might not, but if you've kind of written red dots off due to astigmatism, that might be something you're worth trying. I found them easy to use. They do have a shake awake feature, and I will put a picture of the red dot on the video. I'll zoom in on it because cameras just really hate red dots, so it looks horrible here, but it's actually a pretty good red dot. It's a 6 MOA, and it's kind of meant to be a little bit smaller to fit on a pocket gun, a concealed carry gun. The body of it is 1.6 inches long, 1.0 inches tall, and 1.0 inches wide. And you can see the battery tray gives you the ability to replace the battery without dismounting it and without losing your zero. Metal case, glass lens, all the features you would want on an optic. 1 MOA adjustments for the screws. And as I mentioned, it's a 6 MOA dot, so it turned out to be very easy to see, very easy to work with, and really easy to zero. I've had an easy time getting these to zero. They zero, they hold zero, they kind of just work. And with an MSRP of $234.99, they're pretty reasonably priced. Nice clear glass window. Of course, you're seeing reflections now, and you're seeing a fingerprint on there that happened while cleaning it. It's easy to do if you're not paying attention. These optics are strong enough to rack the gun, even though I try to avoid doing it. I try to grab it by the sides rather than the optic, but they're designed to be able to support that. They're IPX7 waterproof. This one does have a lockout function. There's a key sequence you can hit and it will disable the controls. That can be really useful for concealed carry guns where parts of you or things may rub up against it and change the settings unintentionally. The good news is with the shake awake, you get it set the way you want it, you pretty much forget it. It just turns itself on, turns itself off. You get about 50,000 hours on a 1632 battery, and you can adjust it in 1 MOA increments. This particular one has 9 daylight settings and 2 nighttime settings. By the way, that thumbprint's kind of bugging me, probably bugged you, so I'm going to pause, I'm going to clean it, I'll be right back. Much better now. Of course, you're going to see some reflections from all the studio lights, but no more fingerprints. They do clean up nice, and they're recessed. It's kind of difficult to make that mistake, but when you're cleaning the gun, you're kind of grabbing stuff, especially with oily fingers, so that can happen. It does come with a cleaning cloth, which is nice, so that you can clean up when you make that mistake. Probably not if, but you're probably going to do that. What I found with these overall, all of these different Cyelee optics that I've tried over the years, they work well. They're well constructed, nicely done, and one of the things that they all tend to come with, which is a really nice feature, is in the box, if I can get the cardboard out of the way, they come with bags of screws, all different sizes bags of screws, and they're all labeled. If I find a bag that's actually, you can see the text, of course the glare, but you can see the text in there. On the bags themselves, it's really clear when you actually take a bag out of here. And it gives you the size of the screw, the length of the screw, the pitch. If it's SAE, it comes with SAE and metric. So the chances of you being able to mount this on the gun of your choice is very, very high. And so far, everything I've put one of these things on a gun, I've used one of those bags of screws that came with it and it worked. If you got a gun that uses an optic plate, you would use the manufacturer screw to mount the plate. And then pretty much a high chance that one of the screws in the box for the red dot itself is going to mount it to that plate and work well. I did fail to mention that the window is 0.83 by 0.65. So it's a little bit smaller than some of the full-size ones, but of course that's the point. You're wanting something a little bit smaller and a little more streamlined. And with 9 daylight settings and 2 nighttime settings, you've got a lot of adjustability. And again, once you set it, you can pretty much forget it because of the shake awake. And I want to thank Cyelee for sending this for a review, and even more so, I want to thank Cyelee for sending one for you. So this will be another giveaway video. And I'll be putting the giveaway rules up on the screen, but I have one. This is the manufacturer packaging. The box inside here will look like this, but this is totally unopened, untested, unused. This is exactly the way it came from Cyelee, all packaged up, and this is how you'll receive it. The important things, I'm not going to read the rules line by line and kind of bore you with that, but I just want to focus on a couple key ones. You have to be 21. You have to be legally allowed to possess this item in the location that you're at. And unfortunately, you have to be in the United States. A lot of these things are under export restrictions, so you have to live in the United States. But entering is going to be easy. Just put a comment on this YouTube video, and you may see this on Rumble and Player, but unfortunately due to logistics, I can't really try to use all 3 platforms for the giveaway. So the giveaway part of this is only going to take place on YouTube. If you see it on Rumble or Player, just hop over to YouTube, throw a comment on the video. That's all you have to do. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to jump through hoops, no contortions, and it won't cost you a penny. And that's just kind of an important note, kind of a scam warning. Scammers love these videos because then they put all sorts of scam comments in, trying to trick you into, click this link because you have to pay for shipping or all that nonsense. You pay absolutely nothing. I covered the shipping, Cyelee provided the optics. This whole thing doesn't cost you a penny. If you see a comment or anything that says you got to click a link, you've won, and you got to provide information, just don't do it, ignore it, it's a scam. Also, your comment doesn't have to be anything other than, hey, nice optic or whatever. You can put anything you want in the comment. Don't put your contact information in the comment. When I actually publish the video with the actual giveaway results, in that video I'll explain to you how to contact us and provide your information for shipping. Any information you do provide directly to us at that point is strictly confidential and will only be used to get the product to you. But on the YouTube, the comment should just be a regular comment on the video, and anything that I want to communicate to you, I'll communicate to you via video. I won't put comments out there because I'm not going to try to help the scammers. And one lucky viewer, of course, is going to win one. If you don't win one, we have a discount code that only works on their website. It doesn't work on Amazon, just works on their website, HAMSTR, and it's also on our webpage. And that gets you 10% off. So if you're not lucky enough to win one, you can buy one at a discount. Beyond that, I wish you luck. The rules of the entry periods will be up on the screen, so you'll see when the video publishes. You'll have a week from when the video publishes, or 23:59 Eastern Time on the day before a week is up to put your comment. And those dates and times will be in the video. You're seeing them on the screen. And that's how we'll know when we're going to end the entry period. And we'll draw a winner, and once the winner contacts us, we'll get them their red dot. If for some reason the winner doesn't contact us or is ineligible, we'll just draw another winner. Somebody's on the channel is getting this optic. Beyond that, if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, click that bell to be notified if you do. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Rumble. We're pretty much everywhere. And thank you.